Welcome to Smarty Pre-K and Kindergarten Test Prep. This is an example of what you would need when you had your child applying to pre-K or kindergarten through first and second grade. It is an actual replica, and it will take you through exactly what would go into the test. But first, on the app, in the corner it asks instructional mode, and you have to actually go through it with the child ahead of time. An adult has to go through the instruction one time before an individual child can actually use it. So I am using our Smarty stylus systems, which is available at smartyshorts.com, that we have developed with the stylus pen with the correct gripper for the ages 2 to 5 with the triangle gripper, and the gel and small mini gripper for kindergarten above. But here, back to Smarty Test Prep, we have physical development, manners and behavior, grasping concept, and articulation. I'll just give you an example of each one. So for physical development, it will actually take you through the steps that you would need that the instructor will do with your child. Smarty's note is hop on the left foot, then ask the child to hop on the right foot. And at the bottom, you simply say, did the child hop correctly on the left foot, yes or no? At the end, it will give you an assessment of the things that you might need to work on. Did they hop on the right foot? Yes. Did the child jump using both feet? Yes. Did the child skip in a large circle? Yes, depending on what it is that Smarty has them do. So that was for the physical development part of the test. The manners and behavior are just questions that the instructor actually fills out on the form. So we're just kind of giving a heads up. One of them is, how well do you anticipate the child being able to understand the instructor? She's going to have a difficult time. How well do you anticipate the child being able to wait for instructions for the test giver? Good. And again, these things will come back at the end on the feedback page, but it's just things to have a heads up as to what is going to be a yes-no answer on the actual test itself. Grasping concepts, the concepts that they go over, the child should be able to identify the parts of the body by pointing to their own body. This is something that will be asked, and again, it goes through the key pieces at the bottom. The articulation, have the child sing the alphabet song, every letter A to Z. You can record them, play it back, send it to grandma, and then answer the question, did the child successfully sing the song and include all the letters from A to Z? Yes, and then you have to go through individually, just as it is on the actual test. The feedback page, again, will take you down a list of things that you may or may not need to work on, and this, again, can be emailed to or forwarded or printed out. The child will need to practice or be prepared to go with another adult without difficulty. So just kind of a refresher of how the test went. So this pretty much takes you through the instructional mode. Once you've gone through the entire mode, then the child is able to go through the entire thing by themselves. Not so much the physical development, because they can't read in various stages, but it preempts them to kind of go through and do several of the activities that they will be asked to do individually when they do the assessment test for pre-K or for kindergarten. And that takes you through the Smarty Pre-K Test Prep.